right, hey, welcome to another Tap That Ash review, and we're going to do something semi-special today, I would say. We got a guest reviewer today. This is Double D. So we're going to do the Oliva Series V today. We kind of already cut it. It was kind of impromptu, just get into it real fast. But I don't really know, Double D, you're the one who had these for us, so what are the specs on these things?
You know, I like this cigar because it's a full body cigar. It's it burns really nice and smooth. It's a nice even burn, but very definitely a full body smoke.
All right, well, we'll see if you're a liar here whenever the burn goes, awry.
Goes awry. Get out!
You're out of here, Double D. Kind of smells. It just smells like tobacco, like sweet tobacco.
Yeah,
really
you know what?
sweet.
I get dark chocolate on the
Really?
cold draw. Yeah.
On the cold draw? Oh, you guys are in a cold draw.
Dark chocolate, like a coconut.
Ah! Okay.
And a spice. A little bit of spice in the cold draw.
I'm not getting any spice whatsoever.
Mood lighting.
I'm just excited to light it.
All right, well, let's light it up
get into
then.
it then.
Yeah, it's spicy. I can taste the spice. I think the spice comes out on the light.
I like it.
But not as spicy as like a good peppery Maduro wrapper binder.
No, I mean
stogie would do.
it's not horribly spicy.
No, I mean it's not even as spicy as some of the Rocky Patel
Private
cellar we
the
had
private
was
cellar was
way
really
spicier.
too spicy, really.
This is nice. This is a nice mellow blend, I think, of light spice and sweetness.
Yeah.
You know, and the draw is a little tight.
I see. Now I agree with that. See, but I'm not opposed to a nice.
No,
tight
sure.
draw. So that's kind of my forte. Is there's some cigars that burn a little hot, a little fast. This is kind of nice and cool, nice and slow, nice and even.
Yeah, no, I mean the draw's a little bit tight, but it's not unmanageable. It's not something that you're having to work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm surprised, and the only reason I said that burn was going to go awry was because of that weird little nipple on the end.
Yeah. But I think once you get past that area that's fraught with potential danger, I think it'll be fine.
I think so too, and I'm just going to touch it up a little bit just to make it kind of work.
Yeah.
But, all right, so we're about a third now down on this Oliva Series V, and I'm surprised because I really thought, you're maybe a little bit farther than Double D over
He's
there.
powering through it.
I'm surprised because when we started the cigar, there was a lot of spice, and if you watch our reviews, you know me and Arrogant Burner, we're not big spice guys. You are a spice guy, and now Double D, you like spice too. But the spice mellowed out, and there's a little bit every now and then.
Yeah.
But it's such a smooth cigar that it's just got a nice, really quality, and it's just a rich tobacco. I'm not really. I know you said cocoa,
Which I still get a little
You
bit
do?
of. And I'll be honest, I was nervous because you get the full-bodied stick, and I don't smoke a lot of the full bodies, and I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm gonna dig this one. The flavor's just phenomenal. Burns a little less than a razor sharp.
I've had to touch mine up a couple times.
But it's really a good cigar. I've never had one of these, and I'm glad I got to try it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's really good.
I am thoroughly enjoying this through and through. I haven't had any burn issues. Ash is still holding on really, really well. I love the spice. There is a little hint of cocoa coming through. This is a fantastic stick.
So the cocoa comes through. You get a lot of those flavors, some oaky, woody flavors, but I get like a really big leathery flavor. From it.
See, that's something that I don't know what a leather taste is because I've never licked leather or anything, so I don't know what the leather taste is, and so we don't ever, if there's ever a leather taste in a cigar, we never know what it is.
We don't pick it up.
Because we don't know what it tastes like.
So it's kind of, how I would equate a leathery. I mean, if you smell fresh leather, and then you kind of equate that to a taste, that's where I kind of, you're right. I've never sat down and chewed on a piece of leather and said, oh, wow, I'm going to try to make this into a cigar.
It's like when we did the Macanudo, the rubber smell. Remember how we were talking about it tasting like that rubber smell?
Oh, I didn't get
that. See, that was awesome.
Well, and maybe I'm just maybe I'm not as much of an aficionado as I should be, because I just can't even think. I mean, I know what leather smells like, but I never can put that into a flavor that comes out in a cigar.
Well, the
and
next time I
just
get
me.
some fresh leather, I'm gonna spend some time with. Sounds weird, right? You hear full bodied, and I kind of get a little nervous, and
Sure.
you know, maybe it's gonna be really heavy. It's full bodied, but it's not heavy.
It doesn't have that really like spicy, peppery flavor to it. Doesn't leave that like tingly on your lips at all. It's pleasant.
A lot of the times, like you said, with just the spicy, for me, when it's a really spicy cigar, it'll hit my back of my throat, and it will just kill my throat.
And you're done.
And this, the spice, if there's spice at all, I get it on my tongue, and then it's gone by the time it gets anywhere else. And I think that's, I mean, if there's a cigar that I'd like that had some spice in it, this would be it.
Sure.
It's not a lot, it's just enough, and I'm really liking it too, so.
Looking forward to the second half?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm looking,
good.
I mean, you're already there, so.
I'm sorry.
All right, so we're halfway now, down about halfway. Well, us three are halfway. You're about to be done with it.
This is my favorite half, though.
Okay, so you might make that last for another 2 or 3 minutes. Just for me, it's consistently getting more smooth as it goes down, but still retains that really nice, rich tobacco flavor. I still am not getting any cocoa. I must be the only one that's not getting cocoa out of it.
I'm getting a lot still. I mean, it's every draw has got some cocoa still. So, you?
Yeah, I'm still getting cocoa.
I'm still calling it. You know, I'm gonna throw that word out again. I'm gonna throw that leathery flavor out there again, and it's been pretty consistent for me. I mean, this is one of my favorite things about the cigar. It stays pretty consistent throughout the whole smoke. Yeah, it's going to get a little more robust towards the end, as you expect it should. But hence why I like this half right here. But
Well, the ash hung on for a long time.
it did.
Speaking of the ash, I'd say the construction is, I mean,
Phenomenal.
how
I
much
have
better
no complaints,
construction
yeah.
can you get from it? The burn is really
a little funky.
I haven't had to touch mine up since the first part. So the burn's great. It's not razor sharp, but the construction's great on it. Sorry, burps. Construction's great on it. I snipped it one more time. The draw didn't improve. I still think it's kind of a little bit of a tight draw.
Sure.
But it's not bad. You said you were working at like a $2 hooker.
Yeah, before I snipped it.
Yeah, I don't think I have to work it necessarily, but it's been great so far, and I'm looking forward to the last little bit. I think it's going to be even better.
It's getting a little more robust for me, which no problems. I like that flavor. I also dipped mine into this special brew that we have here, and
From Double D himself.
Double D himself, and it really enhanced the flavor. Really brought out, especially with the beer too.
Sure.
And this is a fantastic stick. I've got no complaints at all with this.
Oh, I got nothing. The spice went away completely. I don't get any at all.
No,
anymore.
not anymore. I was getting that little bit of spice just right on the.
So is it a little more in your zone right now?
It is.
Yeah,
It is
oh
better
yeah,
than
oh
what
yeah.
I'm looking for.
For something
Excellent.
that. Yeah, exactly. And this is what I expected. You hear a lot about the Oliva Series V, and it's a premium cigar that a lot of people like, and a lot of the times I feel like whenever we smoke a premium cigar that there's a lot of hype
I don't
around,
like 'em.
it's not that great.
Absolutely.
And this one is.
Yeah.
This one has been great
It lives up
so
to it.
far, and
Lives
I
up
think
to
it's going to be.
lives up to its reputation.
Mhm.
I agree.
All right, so we're now down. Oh, we finally almost caught up with Double D. We're down. I'm down to I'm well past the third point. You're probably right at the third.
Yeah.
You're
I see
probably
that
right at the third as well. Man, this has just been a really good cigar. I mean, it's been like you said in the halfway point. It's relaxing. It's easy to just kind of sit here, smoke it, talk to everybody, have a little
And
small
forget it's a
conversation,
review.
and forget it's a review.
Right.
And that's a mark of a good cigar for me, that I don't even have to think about it. I can just smoke it, have a good time, drink some bourbon, some beer, and just shoot the shit. Really, is all it is.
Yeah.
So it's good stuff.
It's been pretty consistent through the whole stick. You know, it's it doesn't, you know, the flavor profile doesn't change dramatically for me anyway.
No, I didn't get a lot of change. I still get the cocoa's kind of diminishing a little bit as we get down, which I would expect, but it's been really consistent. I would go with that.
Yeah, it doesn't change, and like you said, it gets a little bit stronger right there towards the end.
Yeah.
And that's
Pretty typical.
It depends on how far you go. I know you don't normally smoke. You won't smoke probably that far.
No.
Down to this far.
But you might smoke down to this point.
Yeah, probably gets there.
But it depends on how you feel about it getting stronger at
Sure.
the end. Either you've liked it all the way up until this point, and it's been nice, mellow, a little bit of spice. You guys are getting cocoa, you're getting leather, and then it hits you with this big, rough tobacco flavor. And depending on how you feel about it, it's good or bad. But I think it's decent. I don't know that I necessarily like it that much, but it's good enough to keep smoking, and it's not so horribly overpowering that I want to put it out.
Absolutely. So, final thoughts on ratings.
The construction was good. The draw was good, and the burn has been pretty good. With the consistent flavor, I'm gonna put it like an 8. It's gonna be an 8.
It's a great stick. It's been that the whole it's relaxing. You can sit, shoot the shit, hang out. And stuff. Flavor profile is fantastic. I like the cocoa. I like a little bit of spice on it. A little bit of burn issues. Had to relight it a couple of times. However, I love this stick. I'm giving it an 8.5.
You end up finding that, if you're looking for your favorite table wine, and this is the one you're going to go to all the time. This is my go-to cigar, if I'm just going to kick back, I just want to enjoy a decent cigar and not really think about it too much. The Oliva V is my favorite there. So I'm gonna rate this again. I'm an 8 with this as well. I mean, I've definitely had better, and definitely there are some worse, but this is pretty solid.
Really, it's hard to not mirror what everybody's saying about it. It really is just a very good, consistent, mellow smoke. You can easily say there's complexity in it. Nobody can say there's not complexity in it with the different kinds of flavors. Even if I'm not getting cocoa, there's still spice. There's still nice quality tobacco. It's rich, then it's rough, then it's rich and rough. And that's nice to get something a little bit different every now and then. I'm going to give it a 7.5 just for the fact that I smoked it down this far, and that strong tobacco is maybe not my favorite thing. But it's hard. I can't imagine, which I'd say it, and I know there's probably some people, I can't imagine anybody would smoke this and not like something out of it. This is not a cigar that maybe everybody's going to like, but I can't imagine somebody would light it up, smoke it, and say, oh, the entire thing is horrible. There's something good to say about it, whether it's construction or burn or, the ash holds on forever.
Sure.
And the taste is just great on it.
Yeah, it'll please a wide range of people.
Yeah.
The big thing is, would you buy another one? I would totally buy one.
Oh yeah, I would definitely buy it.
I'd like to buy a box of them.
To the Oliva V.